It's week 2 of the National Football League, where we'll see 2 of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Bears and the Giants, coming up next.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Huard here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, they must win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Darnold. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Darnold looking to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that takes them to 3rd down. Now looking to throw. He's got, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Bears football. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 48. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. They're going play action. Odunze's got it, right side. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. A gain of 5. And the Bears 1st down.
Here's Darnold. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Quick slant complete.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set. And the Bears to a 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
They go right back to Tracy. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bears.
Darnold now to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Throwing here, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running with Swift out of the gun. He breaks a tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Swift on second down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. Running behind center with Swift. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now Darnold. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Carney's kick is good. And that will add to their score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. Receiver in motion going left. From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Tracy once more. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Gets this to Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Swift to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run the counter with Swift. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, here's Darnold. Swift hauls it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has his man, it's Odunze. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Duke the defender. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Play action on first down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This is Swift. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Finds his target, Allen. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets him 4 on that run. It's going to be 4th down awaiting them after the 2-minute warning. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards.
Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Allen on the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Darnold looking to throw. He's got him, that's Swift. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Now here he goes. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And that one tied 14 apiece in the 2nd quarter. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles playing well early as they get to 2-0 with a road win there. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 28.
From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On the give, it's Swift. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Darnold. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No question, this guy is a student of the game, and he's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. Once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher, and what a lesson he's performing.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Giants football. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now a give to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Has his man, it's Swift. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Now Darnold. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field,